chosen Kirby.
So tell us about that.
Oh my gosh.
How's that matchup go?
It's absolutely Kirby's worst matchup without question. I personally enjoy playing it well enough, but at the same time, basically, Sonic is a bait and punish character, and so is Kirby, but the thing is, Sonic does it better. He's faster. His buttons are about the same speed on the ground. So, for example, Kirby's fastest is his jab at frame 3. Sonic also has a frame 3 jab.
Really? I didn't know it was that fast. Huh.
Basically, what you want to do in this matchup as Kirby is you want to be as patient as possible. Poyo being a more aggressive player, but extremely good fundamentally, he's able to make more aggressive style work against Seagull. At least a little bit better. All right, Inhale's a bad choice there because the M lag makes it such that Sonic can actually get off a free homing attack, and that's one of the only times you'll hear that homing attack is a good punish for Sonic.
Yeah, and also I'm really surprised that Joe knew that right off the fly like that because he didn't even hesitate going into the homing attack. So that shows a lot of matchup, knowledge in that situation by Joe, which is a matchup that's honestly no shade at Kirby mains, but it's a rarer matchup to see.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So actually, another thing here that you're seeing Poyo do. Where he's he's living that. Where you see him using the jab a lot, he's using that basically because jab is a good way to stop spin dash. It doesn't stop spin charge though, because spin charge has more hits, and so it's typically able to get through the jabs a little bit easier. But spin dash will clank with the jabs, and then after that, it's sort of a rock paper scissors game where you can either jab more and then Sonic can jab as well.
So when you're saying spin dash and spin charge, are you talking about side B and down B?
Yes.
Which one's which?
Side B is spin dash, and then spin charge is down B.
Okay. Now we're on the same page. Because, I mean, like, they just look so similar. I just called them side B, down B. But I know that move. That's up air.
Yep.
And that's a stock. Goodbye, Poyo. And now Seagull's going to play to his strengths. He is not trying to approach anytime soon.
Yep. And Poyo is being sort of smart here. He's just throwing out these back airs. I think back air is really good in the matchup, if only because it's the aerial. It's better than forward air or anything like that, because the thing is, now you can catch spin dash and spin charge both as long as you react to them. All right, I do not like down air in this matchup at all. Down air is pretty much always a free punish.
Yeah, I feel like Poyo's just trying to do anything he can to get something to work. Because right now, Joe, he's putting the end to that game just like that. Only 83%, and it looked like that was on the fringe of a true combo that would kill, too.
Yep.
Very unfortunate for Poyo, but he still has the crowd support. People shouting, "Let's go, Poyo," in the distance. Let's go, Poyo, indeed, because he's going to need a lot of support after that first game.
Yeah.
That was hard.
Yeah, this matchup can be very miserable. In my opinion, the best way to play the matchup is to use jab sparingly, but mostly not necessarily to get rid of spin dash or spin charge or anything like that, but mostly to avoid the grab option. And then to throw out back airs and then pivot grab. Those are going to be the 3 moves you want to use a lot in the neutral. Oh, and shield. Definitely shield a lot.
Yeah, shield is definitely something. Like against Sonic, it's one of the best options against spin dash when you're playing a low tier. Because not every character has the tools to really deal with that. And just like that, I think Joe knows it because he is just spin dashing, running to the other side, spin dashing again, and just forcing Poyo to commit so much harder than he would probably like to. And that whiff grab might be a sign of a little bit of frustration from Poyo because, like, Joe wasn't even moving there. That was just an error on the part of Poyo, not really by, Joe.
Yep. Although I will say I do like this stage counter pick because basically one of the only things that you can actually do to Sonic is catch his landings when he needs to spin dash early or when he needs to up B afterwards. And the thing is, with platform stages, he can often get away with just up B'ing for free, and Kirby cannot catch him.
The thing is, do you think that was bad DI, or was he just dead at that percent?
No, I think he was just dead at that percent, honestly.
How unfortunate. But the Swallow actually working out in Poyo's favor, only putting on, I think that does 10%.
Does 6% because Poyo didn't copy.
Oh, okay.
So the thing is, it's very much a brawl player move to use Inhale and not copy. Personally, I think that because the thing is, in Brawl, it was reversed. You did Star Spit for 10% and Inhale for 6. In this game, you have Inhale for 10 and Star Spit for 6. And basically, you should use the Inhale for damage, I think. Because it's not going to give you stage control because they can just mash out of the Star.
Fair enough. But now Poyo's stuck in the exact same position that he was last game. He has to just get in on Joe, and Joe's just spin dashing, and hitting Poyo out of any attempt. That back air, though, could be the start of something, but smart by Joe to air dodge through and get himself back in center stage to reset that position where he was winning so many times before. I actually really like that. Even though it didn't work and it looked stupid, I love that option. Because Joe, you could tell that Joe was feeling himself right there, So that rock could have cut off a lot of momentum and just kind of maybe put Poyo back in it. But as it is right now, it's looking like we have an exact same repeat of the first game.
Yep. This is absolutely not going well right now.
Is that it?
Oh.
Okay, I like how Poyo did the up air there. He still had the presence of mind to go for it. Like, I like a lot of the things that Poyo's doing, but it just looks really hard for Kirby in this matchup to really do much.
Yeah, no, without question. One thing, though, is that I do not necessarily like Poyo. So Poyo's doing all of the smart things he can do to be aggressive, but that's it.
Yeah, that's
he's doing all, without question, he's doing all the smart things he can do to be aggressive as aggressive.